Thank you and good afternoon. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report. Today's date is Thursday, December 28th, 2023. Number 25, Kansas State Wildcats will play number 18. Number 25, Kansas State Wildcats will play number 18, NC State, in the Pop-Tart Bowl, which might be the dumbest name I've ever heard for a bowl game. Although there's a lot. Kansas State is favored by 2.5. Quarterbacks Breen Armstrong and quarterback Avery Johnson will be the starting quarterbacks tonight. Freshman wide receiver Kevin Concepcion and Ben Sitton will be the wide receivers to watch out for. Kansas State and NC State will be without a lot of players. Starting with NC State, CNL Powell safety, Joe Evans Davis, offensive tackle, also transferring. Michael Allen also transferring. Jordan Houston also transferring. Darius Edmonds also transferring. Safety. Joshua Carbate is also transferring. London Corper is also transferring. Offensive lineman. Earl Simon Timmons also transferring. Wide receiver. CJ Clark, defensive line. Tarjon Wright, linebacker. MJ Morris, quarterback. Jake Harris, safety. CD Sandberg, tight end. Nate Evans, cornerback. Porter Rocks, wide receiver. Anthony Smith, wide receiver. Chris Tobel, wide receiver. 18 transfer routes for NC State. Kansas State players not playing in Pop-Tart Bowl. Xavier Lloyd, RJ Garcia, Nate Metek, Adrian Lahr, Jordan Piri, Christian McCaffrey, linebacker, Jordan Wright, cornerback, Colin Dunn, linebacker, Trey Ingram, running back, Welly Watson, wide receiver, Will Lee, cornerback, Will Howard, quarterback. Could he transfer to Ohio State or USC, who Missouri plays tomorrow? Running back Tejon Ward, Kobe Savage. NC State, my pick 30-25. Cougars at 5:45. Arizona and number 12, OU. Jake Arnold will make his first start at the quarterback position. Noah Gable will transfer to Oregon. Noah Fitta will get the start for the NC State. Jacob Menu played the linebacker, and Billy Bondo Jr. will also play at the corner. He has 6 picks. Game time 8:15. OU Arizona by 5, 33-28. Arizona is favored by 2.5. Kick is at 9:15, or kick is at 8:15, and kick for the Kansas State game is at 5:45, 4:45 Central. Tonight we've got Thursday Night Football, NFL playoff indications from the Browns. Better than the Chiefs' record right now, 10-5. This is trash Chiefs. Right now it is. Quarterback for the games, Zach Wilson and Joe Flacco. Amari Cooper and Garrett Wilson. Amari Cooper had 265 yards last week. Also defensive players, defensive tackle Quinnen Williams and defensive end Myles Garrett. The Browns have won 3 in a row, 4 to cross the Chiefs as the longest winning streak of the season. The Browns are better than Chiefs, that's right. They can make the playoffs. Right now they're in. The Browns could also win the division by the Ravens losing the next 2 and the Browns win out. The Browns and Jets, the Browns are 6-5, the Jets are 6-9. Game time is at 7:15. NFL standings. NFL standings is followed. We'll go by standings and then playoffs. 11-4 Baltimore, 9-6 Buffalo. Miami leads the division. We told you Buffalo has to do to win the division. New York Jets 6-9. Patriots 4-11. Baltimore Ravens 12-3 with the number 1 seed. Cleveland Browns 10-5. Pittsburgh Steelers 8-7. Cincinnati Bengals 8-7. Jacksonville Jaguars 8-7 with the 5th seed. Indianapolis 8-7. Jacksonville's got the tiebreaker. Houston 8-7, 3rd place. Tennessee 5-10, 4th place. Kansas City Chiefs lead their division 9-6. Las Vegas Raiders trail at 7-8. Denver at 7-8. Las Vegas 5-10. Raiders on the tiebreaker. NFC East, Philadelphia Eagles 11-4, and in position for the 2nd seed. 10-5. Cowboys 5-10. Washington 4-11. Cowboys and Eagles both have clinched a playoff spot. Detroit has won their division at 11-4. Minnesota at 7-8. Green Bay at 7-8. Chicago at 6-9. Minnesota ahead of Green Bay. Buccaneers and Atlanta. Buccaneers 8-7. Atlanta 7-8. New Orleans 7-8. Carolina 2-13. In the NFC West, San Francisco wins that division 11-4. Los Angeles Rams 8-7. Seattle Seahawks 8-7. Arizona Cardinals eliminated. Now we go on to the playoff seedings. Baltimore leads the division at 12-3. Kansas City out for the 1st seed 9-6. Jacksonville 8-7. Cleveland 10-5. Buffalo Bills 9-6 going to play the Kansas City Chiefs. Indianapolis Colts number 7 seed would play Miami, and 4-5 Jacksonville would play each other. Fans right now 8th Houston 8-7 wins the tiebreaker over Pittsburgh. Head to head wins the division tiebreaker. Initially eliminates Cincinnati. Pittsburgh wins tie breaker over Cincinnati on head-to-head win percentage. Those Pittsburgh Steelers at 8-7 and 9th seed. Bengals 8-7 and 10 seed. Las Vegas Raiders 7-8 and 11 seed. The Denver Broncos 7-8 and 12 seed. 13 eliminated. 6-9 Jets. 5-10 Titans. 4-11 New England eliminated. San Francisco 11-4. They have the number 1 seed as it stands right now. Philadelphia 11-4, 2nd seed. Detroit Lions 11-4. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 8-7. San Francisco owns a tiebreaker over the Eagles. 10-5 Cowboys 8-7. 8-7 Seattle. Minnesota 7-8. Wins the tiebreaker over Atlanta. Division tie initially to eliminate Green Bay. Minnesota wins the tiebreaker over Green Bay. Division breaker used to eliminate New Orleans. Atlanta wins the tiebreaker over New Orleans. Atlanta division details wins over Green Bay based on win percentage head-to-head. Division tiebreaker initially goes to eliminate the New Orleans Saints. Atlanta wins the breaker over New Orleans based on head-to-head win percentage. Green Bay will have to win the tiebreaker over New Orleans to head-to-head win percentage. New Orleans drops in 11th place at 7-8. Chicago 6-9. New York Giants 5-10. Washington 4-11. Arizona 3-12. Carolina eliminated. Now maybe tomorrow we'll get into Eric Bieniemy tomorrow. Isaiah Pacheco expected to miss Sunday's game, I expect. Clyde Edwards-Helaire was sick. Will it be the Michael P. Ryan show? No, but I think he'll get some carries. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire will get some carries. Clyde was sick today, but he's been playing sick lately. The Chiefs play the Bengals at 4:25. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report.